Good morning, everybody. It is me, Jaka Mother Shaman, and it is Thursday, August 13th, 2026, the day after the Leo solar eclipse. I hope everybody was doing well. Did anybody get to see the meteor shower? I couldn't stay up to watch it, and I wouldn't have been able to see it very well here in the city anyway. If anybody got any good pictures or anything, share it with me, yeah? So I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I've been getting a lot done. Say thank you. I just clear the space. So today is August 13th, 2026. It's Thursday. And today I am grateful for Douglas, as always. I'm grateful for my intuition, and I'm grateful for clarity. And today is Thankful Thursday. And the word thankful it's an adjective, it's grateful, it's impressed with the sense of kindness received and ready to acknowledge it. So it's Old English is thankful with a C, combining thank, thought, reflection or grateful memory with the suffix full, and it's Proto-Germanic thank, oz, which is thought or gratitude, and Indo-European tong, to think. So historically, to thank was to actively keep a benevolent act or state of being in one's thought and consciousness. Its Chaldean resonance is 34/7. So as the illumination of the manifestation of truth being governed by Ketu, the mystic seeker, or the seeker mystic, whatever. So it transforms gratitude into a potent mechanism of cosmic integration. And Thursday is the 5th day of the month, or of the week, I meant to say. It's the 5th day of the week. It's Old English Persian dog, Purish dog, I can't say it, Punar's day, which is Thor's day. The Roman god of thunder in the sky, Jupiter. So it's Jupiter's day. And its roots, its Proto-Germanic is Pundraz, meaning thunder. And its Chaldean vibration is 26/8. And 26 is the warning of the love of power, positions, and money, governed by 8, Saturn. And 7 plus 8 is 15, which is the magnetism of the magician, governed by Venus, the ground architect of peace, love, and harmony. So, thankful and grateful are different in as thankful is the acute position of being grateful. It is directly tied to a specific act that you are currently thankful for, whereas being grateful is the chronic state of being, right? So thankful is an acute state, and grateful is the chronic state. And I love that. So today is Thankful Thursday. So what are you actively thankful for today? Where has somebody expressed kindness in your own life that you are expressive about in an acute way today, amongst your chronic gratitude, right? I love that. So, and then also today I wanted to point out that I have this avocado tree the seed that I planted, and I named it Skardim, which is Skardhi, and it means the cleft, or the crack, the crooked smile breaking through, because when an avocado seed when you're nurturing it in the water in the cup, right, it forms a crack, like a crooked cloth smile on it before it breaks through, right? And avocado trees and avocado seeds represent prosperity, love, and union, because the avocados grow in pairs on the tree, which is so cool. And I started nurturing the seed in March, back when I started my stabilization of my DNA. So the water portion of it was my D1 through D7 stabilization. And then I put it into a pot of soil right around Father's Day. It was like right after. So I put it into right when the gestation of the Atom Seed code was activated. And which we are on day 52 of, and I am 209 days clean. So I want to show you my tree, because I noticed this morning, okay, so I was looking at my tree, and there's 2 stalks. It has 2 stalks. And I looked it up today, and that is actually a rare anomaly. That means double the blessings. And what struck me about it is the 2 stalks. It looks like my life path number 11 shooting up out of the soil. And it is in alignment with my transformation as a 13th pillar. And it's a beautiful thing. And it was so significant to me this morning that I wanted to share it with you all this morning. I wanted to share it with you, my collective that support me, to know that my world, my tangible reality is reflecting my spiritual release. It's reflecting my spiritual truth that I have come to know and cultivate within my own self. And it's wonderful. And it's such a freeing place to be, and sense of wonder and awe. That's freedom. And seeing my tangible reality actually manifest my spiritual beliefs and energetic output in such a real way. And I'll post a picture of it later. I'm not gonna move everything and have to reset up just to show you guys. I really want to, but I didn't plan that through. So let's go ahead. I feel like, am I missing anything? I did my gratitude list. I read the etymology of the words for today, the resonance of the day. Okay, did that. All right, so let's go ahead and call in Spirit. Invite her in for our self-care and morning reflection this morning. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. We welcome you into this place, into the space. I don't know, in this place. Is that even a word? Space. I guess it is now. I'll just make words up now. We thank you. We invite you into the space. We say thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Yeshua, for your faithfulness and your love, for showing us the way, and for teaching us how we can evolve into ourselves and know that we are the ones that we have been looking for. We are our own saviors. We just have to activate our 12-strand DNA through Keylontic science and ascension mechanics. Spirituality and science are one and the same. And it's called Keylontic science. I post videos on my YouTube as well as on my Facebook. Please do the research. I'm inviting you to do the research for your truth. CDT plates carry the true history of our time and soul matrix. The true history. Not the distorted version that the Bible tells. The truth is in there, it's just coded. And it's inverted. And it makes you believe that you need something external outside of yourself in order to raise your vibration and and all it does is just keep you in a reincarnation loop of recycling your soul, which eventually dissolves you into stardust. Which means you have no memory of your existence at all whatsoever. You return to source as stardust with no memory of having ever existed. And that is your choice. That is your choice. But don't hate on others because you made your choice. Let others choose their path. Being overbearing is not love. Jesus didn't force himself onto people. He just shared his message. And his name is Yeshua. And he fully embodied the Christos consciousness, which is the morphogenetic blueprint of the true angelic divine human, which we are and were once, and were created in the fifth dimension, not here in the third. And we do have the capability and the capacity to rise ourselves back up into the fifth dimension, where Atlantis was. The destruction of Atlantis was because of the thrusting of our planet down into, actually our planet was split. Its morphogenetic blueprint is the Cathar grid was split, and part of it is trapped here in the third dimension. Okay, do the research. Keylontic science. Keylontic science. The truth contained within the Cloister Duratura plate records. I encourage you to do so. Feel it. When you listen, feel it within your body. And be open-minded that the truth is actually right in front of you, and everything that we think we know is false, including every single doctrine of religion. It's distorted in so many ways. Thank you, Spirit. We invite you into the space and we say thank you. Thank you, thank you. That you're faithful in your love, that you're faithful in your guidance, and you're faithful in your presence. We invite you into the space, and I am grateful to be your mouthpiece. I am grateful to be the vessel of your voice. I say yes, here am I, use me. Here I am, use me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So be it, so it is, so it is, so be it. So let's begin. Let's see. Let's start with our crystal wisdom. What crystals can we work with today on this August 13th, 2026? Oh, I did forget to do something. The numbers. Okay, so August 13th, 2026 breaks down like this. With the conjunction of my genetic code 17 overriding the false light matrix, the numbers work out like this with the day. Because we know that the month is 8, the day is 13, today is the day of the Phoenix. The month is the month of Saturn through August. August is named after one of the Caesars, Augustus Caesar. He claimed his own month. But it wasn't even the same month as in the Roman calendar. It was carried over when they made it the Gregorian. Because I think originally it was like the 6th month or something, but it's just... but August is actually claimed by, or named from Augustus Caesar. Sorry, I gotta fix something on my foot. Sorry. Okay. So the day is 13. It's the day of the Phoenix. It's the regeneration of the skeleton, or the rising of the Phoenix. 13. And it's the 13th pillar. So Ophiuchus, the serpent bearers, that's the energy that's carrying in the day. And then the year is the 10. The year of the fire horse. It's the wheel of destiny turning, being governed by the sun, which is the self. It's the illumination of divine consciousness, or I am. It's the I am concept. So the overall Chaldean numerological energetic resonance for today altogether, 8, 13 plus 17, 8, 13, 10 plus 17 is 48. And 48 is the execution of the karmic equilibrium, which is pretty much the precise energetic I hate it when I can't read and I even worked really well to try to is it energetic equilibrium or whatever, the energetic I hate that I can't read my writing, that's stupid. But that balances actions and resolves unaligned cycles to restore universal order and coherence. Fluffy. Okay, so the precise energetic calibration, that's the word. It's the precise energetic calibration that balances actions and resolves unresolved or unaligned cycles to restore universal order and coherence. That's number 48. The execution of the karmic equilibrium. And within that, we also, so through that, overall, so we've got, through the 30, so we achieve this through the 30, through 30, retrospection of the loner, which speaks for itself. Go within, reflect, and then through 21, the advancement of the crown of the Magi, or the universe, which is the full activation and mastery of the highest level of spiritual consciousness and divine sovereignty within human framework. So, the execution of karmic equilibrium is being achieved by being retrospective and alone in thought, and advancing to the crown of the Magi, which is mastery of highest level of spiritual. It's the universe. It's the full completion of the cycle being advanced. It's a full cycle being completed and being advanced upon the universe. The full activation and mastery of the highest level of spiritual consciousness and divine sovereignty of the human framework. That is activated through the sacrifice of the suffering servant, 12, and governed by Jupiter, the divine guru of expansion. So Jupiter today, and it's also his day. Today is Jupiter's day. Imagine that. So the dates, the numbers of the days result to also reflecting the energy of the planet's day itself, Jupiter. So Jupiter is expanding us, is expanding our consciousness and our reality through the sacrifices of the suffering servant. So through our sacrifices and our suffering that we retrospect upon, spend time alone to retrospect upon. Oh wait, I did that wrong. Okay, so Jupiter, through the suffering and the sacrifice, through our suffering and sacrifice, in order to turn the wheel of completion for the universe, to culminate mastery of spiritual concepts into our reality. And being retrospective and alone in that culmination, in that mastery, is the only way that we can achieve that. We will accomplish the execution of karmic equilibrium. That is the code of the day. Now I'm still trying to learn the system and be doing this on here. This is what I'm learning. So that's how it works. In the Chaldean resonance, the numbers decode the matrix reality energetically. Everything is energy. Everything is energy. Everything. And this is the slowest moving vibrational harmonic field in reality, which is why we have matter. You know, this meat suit that we wear. Everything that we see that we think is real. Nothing real can be broken. Just keep that in mind. Everything in this third dimension realm can be broken. Therefore, this third dimension realm is not real. Sit with that for a minute. Really contemplate and meditate on that concept because it's true. So now, what crystal can we meditate upon or use to magnify and amplify our desires today as we execute karmic equilibrium in our life through our suffering and our spending time alone and reflection and retrospection, allowing Jupiter to expand ourselves through our teachings and through our life experiences and our suffering, as long as we are applying thankfulness and gratitude, we can alchemize the reality of our life and become the magician, which is governed by the Vedas. It's the grand architect of peace, love, and harmony, and partnerships, connection. So we have black tourmaline this morning. Yesterday we had black obsidian. This morning we have black tourmaline. This is my black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is protection, self-assurance, and grounding. It's the earth element and it's the root chakra. So originating in Saxony, Germany around 1400, black tourmaline, a silicate crystal, shares the characteristics of other black stones as a protective and grounding element. Essential for those undertaking a journey of personal growth, it's believed to counteract the negative impact of electromagnetic fields, EMFs, while absorbing harmful energies. Black tourmaline, however, goes beyond its protective role. It serves as a symbol of self-confidence and inner power, capable of transforming anxious thoughts into self-assurance. And you use it when attending crowded events, visiting unfamiliar places, and facing negative interactions. And you put it near the main entrance of your home as a protective barrier, or you carry it in your pocket. So, you cleanse it and recharge it regularly with smudging tools or salt. So, and then in this moment, I am free from worry, feeling safe. In this moment, I am free from worry, feeling safe. Black tourmaline. And the second crystal that we can work with today is the diamond. And I don't have an authentic diamond anymore. I used to. I don't anymore. I'm sure I will again someday. So, the diamond represents purity, strength, and love. It's the earth element, and it's the crown chakra. Diamonds are more than just a girl's best friend. They're nature's masterpieces. Known for their rarity and value, these precious stones are the ultimate symbol of purity, faithfulness, and, of course, eternal love. But there's more to diamonds than their famous meaning. They hold deeper spiritual significance, too. Created over billions of years and made of pure carbon, the building block of life, diamonds represent perfection and strength. The name itself, Adamas, from ancient Greek, means invincible or unbreakable. So you use it on special occasions, moments of reflection, meditation, celebrations of achievement, and you put it, the most common way to use diamonds is a form of jewelry, duh. But you can also place it on your altar as a reminder of your resilience. So I am unbreakable like a diamond. I am unbreakable like a diamond. So black tourmaline and the diamond today is how we can amplify our energy today for protection, love, self-assurance, grounding, strength, purity. We've got the root chakra and the crown chakra. So work with your root and crown chakra today. I see that being top and bottom. So there's something to that. Are we coming full circle in our thinking and in our meditations and our manifestations? Are we coming full circle? How can we prioritize our self-care today? How should we prioritize self-care today as we meditate with black tourmaline and the diamond? And be thankful on this day of Jupiter expansion. tenderness. Tenderness. Are you being tender with yourself? Are you being tender with those in your life? But mainly yourself. These are self-care cards. So. So we have opportunity today. Opportunity. So this is a gray-blue color. So there's deep wisdom and intuition coming through. There's doors opening. See how she's holding the crescent moon in her hand? I love her beautiful dress and her off days, opportunities. Release your ties to the past. When you let go of the old, you make room for the new. What do you need to let go of today so that the doors of opportunities can open up in your life? Opportunities. Make room for the new. Let go of what doesn't serve you anymore. Ground in your root chakra. Activate your crown chakra for your intuition. Ask your higher self, what is it that you need to let go of today in order to open the doors of opportunity for you and your situation? And that's anchored in passion. I love that. So we have opportunities today anchored in passion. What is in your heart space? What are you passionate about that you need to open space for and make space for in your life so that these opportunities, these doors of opportunities can open up so that you can pursue them? Passion. Pursue your heart space passion. What do you need to make space for? What do you need to let go of? What are you passionate about that you need to make room in your life for so those doors of opportunities can open up for you so you can step into your passionate life in your highest, best timeline and be your authentic self. Now, how can we be mindfully reflective today? So I cut it on, see things as they are, not as you are. Make space in your life for passion so you can see true reality through your authentic eyes and through your life's passion, your life's purpose, to see the opportunities that are right in front of you. See things as they are, not as you are. So the same card that I cut it on came up out on the table so clearly. There is a double message in that. That's an emphasized message that we need to see things as they are, not as we are. So we need to let go of what doesn't serve us anymore. Make room for the new opportunities and our passion. And let go of the things of the past that don't carry forth and do any good in our current life. All they do is hold us down, drag us down, become energetic baggage. See things as they are, not as you are. Rise above the situation. Activate and ground the tourmaline with your root chakra. Meditate with the diamond in order to activate and amplify your intuition in your crown chakra so you can receive higher knowledge. See things as they are, not as you are. And you are a priority. You. You are a priority. Are you making yourself a priority? Are you activating your passion and working from your heart space? Are you letting go of the stories that you tell yourself about the past and all of that crap that does not serve you anymore in order to allow the opportunities for you to open, the doors of opportunities to open for you into your future so you can step into your passionate future and become your most highest, best self in timeline, your authentic, true self. Remember who you are. Who are you becoming? How can we empower ourselves as empaths this morning? So I cut it on number 1, establishing emotional boundaries. Number 1 is the self. It's the sun. See, I am energy. Establishing emotional boundaries goes right along with everything else so far, right? How can we empower ourselves as empaths this morning? And you're not going to believe what card came out. 35, accepting the past. 35, accepting the past. And look at this wonderful card. See how it's a breakthrough the barrier right here? Opportunities. Release your ties to the past. When you let go of the old, you make room for the new. How perfect is that? Look at that. Perfect. I almost don't need to get the book out, do I? Well, let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, and 35. 35 is a number of the revelation of the intuitive pioneer. The revelation of the intuitive pioneer. There's more of that retrospection, right? It's that more of that breakthrough, the intuitive pioneer breaking through. 35. Wow. How I love it. Man. I love it. I love the synchronicities. I really do. Accepting the past. So its essential themes are accepting that we cannot change or avoid our past experiences, affirming that we are not defined by the past, and learning how to forgive others, forgive ourselves and others if realistically possible. So the imagery, we are the captains of our own ships. We can steer the ship, but we cannot control the waves. This image about making peace with the past and looking courageously into the future. If each of our future actions is thoughtfully undergone, there will be nothing to regret, and the path will become clear. We all have scars. We all have emotional imprints, and we have survived them all. In order to grow, we must come to terms with the good and bad things from our past. It's a process of acceptance. Suggestions for action. A great factor in the acceptance process is self-forgiveness. It's all about perspective. So this card tells you you must find what works best for yourself and gather the courage to pursue the healing you deserve. By doing so, you can move on to brighter days. What are you making room for? What do you need to release? Or what do you need to accept in order to make room for new opportunities to come into your life. And during this reflection, you work with tourmaline, the black tourmaline, for grounding within your root chakra. That's how you ground yourself into the reality. See things as they are, not as you are. Use the diamond for the crown chakra in order to activate purity, strength, and the love that you need within your life, and to connect with your highest self, to hear what's being received properly. Now, how can we be slightly unhinged with all this? How can we be slightly unhinged? Well, we are learning how to let go of things from the past and accepting the things from the past that we cannot change, and changing the stories about the past that we have told ourselves, letting go of that energetic baggage so the doors to opportunities anchored in our passion can open up for us today. And as we prioritize ourselves, that's also the diamond. So the black tourmaline is wanting to reflect, see things as they are, not as you are. The diamond is you are a priority. Prioritize yourself. Prioritize your passions. I refuse to let one bad moment ruin my whole vibe. One bad past ruin your entire future, right? You know that ties right in. I deserve happiness even if I have no idea what that looks like today. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. I deserve happiness even if I don't know what that looks like today. What a perfect way to end this. And look at the color of the slightly unhinged is the same color as the opportunity card, pretty close. So we have opportunities today. Release ties to the past. When you let go of the old, you make room for the new. Anchored in passion. What are you passionate about? What do you need to let go of in the stories that you tell yourself about your past? What energetic baggage do you need to drop in order to ignite your passion and open up these doors of opportunity to your future and your passionate, authentic life? Black tourmaline, protection, self, assurance, and grounding. In this moment, I am free from worry, feeling safe. See things as they are, not as you are. The diamond, purity, strength, and love. I am unbreakable like a diamond. You are a priority. Accept the past. Become the intuitive pioneer that you need to be for your own life and for this breakthrough. What are you passionate about? And you deserve happiness even if you have no idea what that looks like today. Trust your intuition. Ground yourself. Ignite your passion. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we just thank you, Spirit, for this wonderful, beautiful message and self-care reflection for our morning vibes today on this Thankful Thursday. As we execute the karmic equilibrium within our lives through our suffering. And we thank Jupiter for being the divine guru of expansion and allowing our suffering to not be moot. It has a purpose. Be the retrospective loner. Think about the things that you are holding on to that do not belong to you anymore. Those doors are shut. If you want to make room for the doors that are waiting for you to open, close them. Thank you for your wisdom, Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Yeshua, for showing up so faithfully in your love. Oh, one more thing. Yeshua does want to speak. He wants to love on you like he loves on me. Let's see what he has to say. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. Knock. The doors of opportunity are right in front of you. Drop what you don't need so that you can make space for them. Holy cow. Ask and it shall be given to you. Matthew 7:7. That's the same card that I cut it on, just a different variation of the verse. Ask and it shall be given to you. So Matthew 22, he's the submission of the blinded fool, announcing through Ketu, the inward seeker, the mystic. Ketu, the mystic, the inward seeker. Ask and it shall be given to you. 7 plus 7 is 14, plus 4, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's 18. And that's the conflict of the material plane. So, ask and it shall be given to you. To resolve the conflict of the material plane. And all things whatsoever you shall ask in prayer, believing you shall receive. Matthew 21:22. So here we go. Matthew, the submission of the blinded fool, is announcing through 21 the advancement of the crown of the Magi, or the completion of the cycle, the universal cycle. Not just the turn of the wheel, but it's a full completion of the cycle. It's the difference between the wheel of destiny and the world. But the world 21 is actually the universe in Chaldean, true Chaldean esoteric beliefs. It's not just minimized to the world, it's the entire universe. It's our entire soul and time matrix represented here. It's turning, it's an advancement. It's rising into the higher harmonic fields. All things whatsoever you shall ask in prayer, believing and you shall receive. The submission of the blinded fool, announcing through the universe, and the advancement of the crown of the Magi, the completion of a fool, the advancement into a higher harmonic field. You've done some good work. And you're being commended. And now, the submission of the blinded fool. So 4 plus 3 plus 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11. That's the trial of the muzzled lion governed by the moon. So through your trials and your tribulations, and through going inner, going into yourself, all things, believing you shall receive. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Yeshua, for showing up so faithfully. I love your words. I love your love. I love your presence. Shina kotori ma ora. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So be it. So it is. So it is. So be it. Thank you. I love every single one of you. Thank you for your love and support. Have a wonderful day. I'll be on later for our daily broadcast and our daily message. But until then, all love and light. Have a blessed afternoon.